So, whether you're a fan of mystery novels or mystery TV shows, this one might interest you. But we have some unsuspected party crashers. Little small sprouts coming up, and I don't know where they came from. And there's a few pots, at least for now, that have them. Possibly more. There's the second one. And the third one is back there. Right there. And they're whole separate seeds, I believe. I haven't dug them up or looked into it more, but I have a few theories, but I don't recall transferring more than just what you see right here. I know I've plucked a few out that have not made it, but that was only a couple. But those would not, of course, regrow or whatnot, at least not to my knowledge about this species. But that's what we got. And by the way, I apologize. I sound croaky in this video because I'm getting over something. I've been under the weather this week a bit. So, and right there's a fourth one. I didn't notice this until right now, literally. So if you notice, all of them are near the center towards the other sprouts, and that's not on accident. That's not an accident at all, because my theory is that in the last few weeks, I've been only watering in the middle towards the sprout base, not on the outside of the containers. And you're probably asking, okay, so what does that mean? Well, I think when I did the transfer of the sprouts that I knew I was transferring, there were some extra hidden seeds in there along the way. Because again, there were a ton of seeds in that bag. And while I think a lot of them germinated, clearly not all of them. So when I transferred the sprouts that I knew I was transferring, there were some small seeds in there that hadn't sprouted quite yet. And they were probably pretty deep. And so we're going to take one of these and see how deep it is without disturbing it. But let's do that right now. All right, so I pulled this one aside to investigate. And yeah, right there, look, you can see it's an extra seed. It's a little bit deeper than these two were. But look at it right here, even an extra seed that hasn't. Oh, look at that. Is that beginning to sprout? I can't really tell. I don't think so. But anyway, so these two I was aware that I transferred, but clearly this one right here was just kind of hanging out in the soil. Probably underneath these two. I didn't really see it. Who knows? But yeah, pretty crazy. So it's just kind of a reminder that not all seeds are equal. Some take a little bit longer to germinate. Others clearly are ready to go right away. And that's why I always recommend when you buy seeds from anywhere to not buy a couple, but buy at least a dozen or two, because you just don't know what you're going to get. And if I didn't buy a bundle of these Mexican fan palms and I bought only 5 or 10, well, the 5 or 10 could have been those small ones that just are now sprouting right now, or ones that are still dormant and not quite sure what they want to do. So seeds are expensive, I get that, but for better success, I always recommend just to buy more and to know that at least some are going to be stronger than others in that batch, likely.